comments your reaction to this.
You're back working on re-ringing the blown up straight six out of the barn find 67 Chevy C10. It's actually been a while since I've touched this project. I didn't have this in the earlier videos. Turns out I value my kids' sports more than cast iron. So the last time we were working on this project, we were just taking the cylinder head off, and I left you with a Duke-style cliffhanger. And well, let's just say we didn't jump over Roscoe and we didn't make it across the creek. You gotta see this. This is every single cylinder. And the ports in the head are full of oil too. Oh, I bet I know what happened. The head bolts weren't torqued down nearly enough. The last time you saw this truck on Freeman's garage in the video was when I put the cylinder head back on. And I remember now, I didn't have the proper thread sealant for the head bolts. And I didn't want to go get the proper sealant because I would have had to have contact with humans. If you can't get an oil filter off by hand, that means it was put on too tight or nobody put any oil on the seal. They did it wrong. And I would love to blame this on somebody other than myself. But I'm the one that put this on here, which is kind of ironic. I don't know why it's so tight though. I definitely put it on just by hand. I don't think I have to be too brave to climb out on a limb here and say that people have been on, in, or around this engine over the years. I highly doubt that they did that from the factory. And as well as the pan gasket too. Looks like somebody's had their grubby little mitts in here. Getting real old on the guy sliding sideways between the truck and the wall. My toolbox is trapped back there. I probably should have planned better. What's that saying? You failed to plan, you failed to what? Well, that wasn't even tight at all. That's not a good sign. These are just hanging here finger tight. Okay, here we go. We suspect somebody's been in here. She came from a ranch of cattle. So who knows what surprises await. Okay. It's not clean and it's not dirty per se. Well, I take that back. Here, we'll get her off here and you be the judge. Put it in the comments, your reaction to this, because I really want to read what you have to say. Wow, there's another bolt. Now I'm going to build an engine, right? I have seen worse. Don't see any bearings in here. Should be coming off by now. This doesn't feel right. So, just gonna keep going. think we're going to be able to pull this off. This motor looks great. Other than the cam and lifters being a little worn, but it's not bad. It'll be fine. The cam bearings look brand new. The rod bearings look brand new. So I think we're going to be able to re-ring it and get rid of all that blow-by. And we'll properly torque the head down this time so we don't get all that oil in the cylinders. So I don't see any reason to take this apart any more than it already is.